What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Throttle Blip Metric. Today I'm joined by my buddy Drew, one of the most talented dude on two wheels, on-road, off-road, whatever it is. He's built this super sick moto rig. I'm gonna let him tell you about it. So Drew, what are we looking at here?
All right, so it's a 97 E450 chassis ambulance. I kind of picked the ambulance because I race dirt bikes, and I was going originally for like a Sprinter or something like that. And I started looking at the prices, so I kind of stayed away from it. And I seen one of these at the track, and I decided to go with this after I looked around. But man, it's solid. It's like a tank.
All right, you want to give us a tour, show us the outside, then we'll jump inside?
Yeah, let's do it.
Obviously, being an ambulance, there's all kind of doors and compartments, and Drew has utilized every single one of them. Drew, what do we got in here, man?
Yeah, that's definitely one of the main reasons I bought this thing. Made it a lot easier to like build out. You don't have to hang stuff underneath the van. So like right here, I've got my pressure washing tank, water pump, you know, obviously pressure washer and fuel jugs and stuff like that. I put a instant hot water heater in it, and I got a little curtain you can put up, take outside showers after you're dirty at the track. Right here, so I've got my generator, propane, and I got the bottom of my sink and stuff like that. Access to the trash from the inside, I'll show you that in a minute. But man, it's just solid. That's what. Right here, I think this is where they kept like the gloves and stuff when it was stock. Just keep my socket sets and everything in there. This is my favorite one right here. It's where I keep like all my dirt bike tools and some spare parts and lubricants and everything. And I added one of them Chinese diesel heaters to it, and that's the tank for that. That thing does a pretty good job in the winter time.
Where'd you get that heater from? Was that
Amazon.
on Amazon?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Guys, I'll put
it's like
a link.
120 bucks. They do an awesome job.
Okay, sweet. I'll get the link from Drew, and I'll put that down in the description if you guys want to pick one up. He's vouching for it, says it's good.
It definitely has done me right last year.
Drew's one of the pickiest people I know, so if he says it works, it works.
So this one works out good. I put my moto canopy in it, you know, outdoor rug, ramp, spare chairs or whatever, because it's tall enough for that. And when I haul my Harley in it, I've got a bifold ramp that I normally put in that too. I'm actually going to Sturgis in a couple of weeks, so I've been getting ready for that. I still got it in there. So I keep my moto stands and my boots in this one. I've been lucky, like everything has like a good size for something I could pick for it, you know. So I've got one more up here, and I did block this off for the inside, but found a table that fit good right there, and I've got my battery storage and my DC to DC charger in there. I actually just upgraded that. I've got 800 amp hours of they're not lithium, but they're the deep cycle batteries in it.
Nice. What's going on in the cab? Is it stock in there?
Yeah, for the most part. I put new flooring in it.
So this thing's how old? What year is this?
It's a 97.
Okay, see, yeah, 30-something years old, and look how clean. When I told you he's picky and meticulous.
Yeah, now the seats, this is all stock.
Really?
Yeah, but all I did was the new carpet and the floor mats. I've upgraded the old console to that new style, and I put a nice radio in it.
All right, so going to the inside, this is what I've been wanting to show you guys because this is absolutely insane. Drew, show us what we got going on in here, man.
This is definitely my favorite part. It is for the height impaired. It's like a 5'11" ceiling. I'm like 5'9". It's pretty close.
Yeah.
If you're
I'm
short
5'11", and my
perfect.
head is barely touching, so.
Yeah. But anyways, I've kind of kept it like stock ambulance. I haven't done a ton of I didn't demo anything over here. Originally this wall right here was about 6 inches further forward because it had all the oxygen tanks and everything. I mean the oxygen lines and everything ran through it. So I pushed that back. I made this my kitchen area. I've got a nice sink in it. I just recently added that. And I kind of just resurfaced everything, you know, all these were clear, but I've kept this, these are all stock. And they work good, they don't rattle, so I didn't really see any need to change them out. But I've got some fold up stuff like this, so you can sit here and kind of to eat something. Extended countertop. This is one of my favorite things. It's actually the trash access. It's called the Sharps band from stock, but you can get access to it outside.
That's awesome.
This is pretty cool. Keep shoes and things in there. I had a microwave. I happened to fit perfect. And another thing about the ambulance, all this stuff, all the electrical, I've kept stock. I haven't even added a receptacle or relocated anything, and it's worked out. Like I even have a receptacle back here, so it just worked out. Keep my bedding and everything, some dog stuff right there, and just the bedding, everything I need for that right there.
What are these doors? Did you wrap these?
Yeah, so these were clear plexiglass stock, and I just took some vinyl wrap off of Amazon and done that carbon wrap. It turned out good. It was a pain in the butt to get them out. You had to remove the frame.
Dude, this looks so high end, and
it does look sick.
This is the second time he's mentioned Amazon, and look how professional this stuff looks. So you don't have to spend a ton of money to get something super cool.
Oh, this is the controller for the diesel heater, and that's the outlet for it. Kind of messed up and drilled a little couple inches too short, so it doesn't have the cover on it, but it's all right. So you can control the diesel heater. It's got a thermostat for it. This is pretty nice to keep all my cleaners and everything up here. So one of the things I didn't touch really is the ceiling. A lot of guys, they'll put wood, but I didn't want to sacrifice like any more head height in it.
Oh, the ceiling's nice. The
it's
liner on
nice.
it is
So I
nice.
haven't really seen much improvement.
Yeah.
So, and I've added all these rocker switches like out of a boat, and I got these on Amazon too. And they're not labeled, but I could tell you what you. So you got your interior lights there, and they all light up. Obviously, you got your. And then another thing was cool about the ambulance. It's got outside lights. The scene lights is what they call it. You can turn them on, and you can be at the pits at the racetrack, and it'll just flood the entire. It's killer.
Awesome.
My fridge. This is one of my favorite parts too. I've got a big 3,000 watt inverter, and see it's running right now, but that's been the ticket, and it fit perfect. I've been super lucky with everything I've done to it so far. Right here was the stock electrical, and it had this huge panel in it, so I've done that. It's not the best, my wire management, but I built that relay panel right there. I've kind of just relocated a lot of the stock ambulance stuff and neatened it up, and there's my inverter, battery charger, and things like that. So the battery bank I've got in it, the only thing I really run continuously is the fridge, and lights on and off every now and then. But with the math, I should be able to get like 4 days out of it.
Okay.
So we'll see. But because I just put them batteries in, I had a smaller battery bank before, but and all these, and that's why I've kept these were all stock, so they're super strong. Keep some DeWalt stuff up there, my impacts and battery. I 3D printed these for the DeWalt batteries.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, got a couple of them. This is I thought it was a pretty cool idea. That's a yoga mat.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's been up a while, so it don't want to roll down at the bottom, but it really insulates the front, like especially in the summertime.
Yeah.
This
I
back
didn't
will
even
be
think
cool.
about that. Yep.
So I don't have to fool with trying to, cover all the windows up there. So when you're trying to stealth camp or whatever in a Walmart or anything like that, when you're on the way somewhere, you can just close that down and people can't see you back here. My dog Spot, he ain't a big fan of it though. Yeah, he wants to be up there with me or back here on the couch.
Yeah, for sure.
Put the small TV in, curtain rod and stuff like that. This is actually one of my favorite things too. I keep saying everything's my favorite. But
it should be.
I am super happy with how it turned out. So this is what they call a jackknife couch, and you can get these from Rec Pro. So I'll show you. This thing flips out into a bed like that. It's not the biggest. It's like a little bit wider than a twin, but and then you can take this whole thing and you can flip it up to the wall, which I don't have to do much. But every now and then, it's just kind of nice to get it out of the way, and you don't have to get, since I race dirt bikes, all the red clay and stuff in the air, I don't have to worry about it getting my bedding.
Yeah, sure.
But this is this flooring from Lowe's.
That's awesome.
So you can wipe it down good. If everybody's watching this, is thinking about a way to load their bikes, this is something I've done a lot of thinking, because the everybody, you use a wheel chalk, and then you have to work. Say if I had to use like a regular dirt bike wheel chalk, it'd be right here and right there. And I know they have removable ones, but then you have to worry about the straps and walking around them while I'm trying to live in this thing at the same time. So the Risk Racing makes a setup for your foot pegs, but it is pretty intrusive, and I've hit my shin on my buddies a couple of times at the track. I was like, that's definitely a no for me. So you can buy these pucks. They're the L-Track pucks, but you can just buy the singular ones. And I got the wrong one out, but anyways, you can get the idea. A couple of these right here, and you lean the bikes over, and you compress the suspension, and you hook it on the peg.
That's awesome.
And then you can take them up, and that's...
Yeah, I mean, it's almost flat.
Yeah. The main thing is, if I wanted to go somewhere on a vacation or a trip or anything, I didn't want to have stuff that I couldn't pretty much fully remove and have to deal with, that when you're living this thing like as an RV. AC unit. I did buy one of them. I stayed at the track a few times, and without one, that was a must. Pain in the butt to cut a hole through the ceiling of the ambulance, so I can tell you that. But that works good. It's got a thermostat on it.
What about this speaker? Is that already in there?
Yep, stock. Yep, I did upgrade it to some kicker speakers like I did in the front. So it's got a good sound system, and I got a 10-inch sub up there. It sounds pretty good, especially if you're back here. We've been in Daytona, just cruise the strip in it. Like on days that it got rained out, we couldn't take the bikes. And man, I've had 10 people back here partying.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's cool. Other than that, I guess I kind of left the only thing I left stock really is the door panels, and they're nice. They're not my favorite color, but you can wipe them off good, and I may dye them a different color one day, but
yeah, don't spend money where you don't need to. Yeah,
it's worked out.
So what do you think you have in this total?
I paid $9,800 for it, and the van only had 87,000 when I bought it, and it's got a 7.3 Power Stroke in it. If you see this and you do want to get an ambulance and you're thinking about this as a different route, you got to watch out for idle time in it. So, but they all come with an Hobbs meter, so you can see how many hours the van has. But this one's pretty low hours. You need to get one from like a non-emergency unit, because the emergency units they'll keep them idling all day. That's the only thing you really got to watch out for when you buy them, other than just make sure it's rust free and stuff. So I spent $9,800 on it, and then I probably got another 16, 17 in it, and I've done some stuff with the rear end regearing and tires and stuff. I'm not really including that. Well, I got probably 30 grand in the whole thing now.
Yeah, okay, good deal. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Drew, thanks for showing us. Everybody follow Drew_Jackson27 on Instagram. This dude builds Harleys, builds drag cars, races dirt bikes, does all the cool guy stuff. So be sure you give him a follow. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.